Today's episode is taken from the blueprint inside of my signature program, F the Scale. If you want to know more about the blueprint or how you can get your little mitts on it, just head on over to kyliepax.com/F the Scale or hit the programs button on my website.
So we're going to start today by running through your daily process of transformation. Now, you know by now, none of this is a one and done situation. You know, how can I say this with full assurance? Because how many times have you fucking gone on a diet in your life? Are you skinny now? Are you still skinny from the diet that you did in 1989? I don't think so, sis. I think so. So this is not a one and done situation. Whatever method, I say this to my private clients all the time. I said, honey, please, whatever method you choose to lose the weight is the method you're going to have to adopt and live with for the rest of your life to keep that damn weight off, which is why you better fucking make sure that the method that you use is one that you enjoy, feels aligned, feels enlivening, feels just comfortable to you. Please, I just can't put this any other way. Shakes is always my biggest example that I use because I did that. I did that so many times. It's embarrassing how many times I did that. I just recall it would have been the last time I think I really did them. It might have been the second to last time I did them because I still gave them another go after that. But my then husband was with me. We're at Westfield. I was in fucking Priceline buying these big tubs of shit, you know, that you buy for the shakes. And he said to me, babe, I remember saying at the time, he's like, babe, his precise words, you know they don't work. And I just looked at him and just said, but maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe, just maybe. And if I tried it with my $89.95, my $49.95, like whatever I did to the counter, I fucking just threw cash at them again. So, and am I skinny from that? I probably did one day of those shakes, probably did one. I would have given it a go. I would have done one. And then remembered how shit it was and just threw the rest in the bin. So this is always going to be a daily process of transformation. Number one thing that you've got to remind and tell yourself is that you don't need to feel like doing the right thing here every day in order to be able to do it. You just need to do it. Your feelings will catch up later. That's going to be your biggest asset. If you can just move your booty, recognizing that as you do the right things, your feelings will catch up. If you sit around waiting for your feelings to get on board, you would be waiting the rest of your life. So regardless of how you feel about it, I would strongly advise for you to give this a red hot go today. What it is that we're talking about, what it is we're discussing, the tools that I give you, because if you just look at it and watch the video, that doesn't change anything. Listening to me a couple of times won't change anything. Watching the video 10 times over won't change a fucking thing. You have to put in the work. You've got to at least try this and see how you feel about it before you write something off. Or, as we talk about, just tell yourself, I don't have time. We'll just wait till we get to the excuses. I fucking got you. I've got your number. Don't worry about it. So the first step here is we're really taking eating code number 5 and we're wrapping it up with Christmas tinsel. The only goal that you really need to focus on every day is to take what we've gleaned from the last 2 videos here inside of the blueprint and don't break character. If you were going to get paid, I reckon I said this to like a private client the other day or something, that let's just say, you know how our Hollywood movie celebrities or whatever, Tom Cruise, for instance, I think this is a precise example that I use. You know, Tom Cruise, let's say he gets paid, I don't know, 100 million to do a movie. I don't know what he gets paid. Let's say he gets paid $100 million to do a movie, and he has to play a particular character. He might think that character is a dick, but do you think he plays it for the 100 million? I would. I fucking get out of bed real early. Do you think he enjoys getting up at 2 a.m. and sit with the makeup and doing the things and breaking his legs? And I fucking do all of it. Break every bone in my body for the 100 million. I don't care, because he's stepping into the particular character that they've said to him, we'll give you this, but you have to do these behaviors. You have to act like this. You have to act like this. If you act like this good enough, we'll give you 100 million. He goes, all right, no fucking problem. He has honed his craft. Well, that's what you got to do here. It's like the universe is saying to you, I will give you the dream body, the dream life, the health that you want, the relationship with food that you want, the relationship with your spouse, your family, your partner, your friends that you want, the relationship with your fucking self that you want. I will give you everything that you've ever really dreamed and wished for. I used to wish that I could get a vacuum cleaner and fucking suck the fat off my body. Okay, we can't give you that, but we can give you everything really that you have dreamed and wished for within yourself. And how do you earn that? Because it has to be earned. You earn that by stepping into the character of the person that you developed in the last 2 blueprint modules, and you don't break character. You don't. But Tom Cruise doesn't break character. Tom Hanks never broke character. He was fucking Forrest Gump, and that's who he was. And he got all his cash for being Forrest Gump. But like anybody, I don't know. I see. You just show my age because I can only think of the icons from my era. So I'm just going to roll them out. Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, George Michael, only a few remain. They stepped into a particular role, played that role so well that they received a lot of reward for that. If you step into the role of the character that you've developed, this is the bonus. Tom Cruise has to play he has to play a person who ends up being very active and breaks their legs and hurts themselves and all these things in order to get the 100 million. You don't have to do that fucking shit. You are writing your character yourself. You get up at a certain time, you eat a certain way, you conduct yourself a certain way, you treat yourself a certain way, you talk to your damn self a certain way, and you don't talk to yourself in a particular way as well. That's how you get the rewards. That's all I'm going to say about that. The second step to this today is you need to consider the source, because what the fuck does that mean? Consider the source. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say about you and what you're doing and how you're doing it. They see you changing your behavior. I don't think that's good what you're doing. I don't think that's good. I don't like that. Why won't you eat these things with me anymore? Why are you having a smaller portion like you normally eat? We normally eat all of this together. Why are you only having half now? And you could give them very valid and, benign responses. I don't know. I just don't feel like more, whatever. You're not making a fuss about it. They don't like it. They're not used to this version of you. But you've got to consider the source. Don't take fucking advice from anybody who's not in a position that you would want to be in. That's all I'm going to say about that. The third part to today is that you have just as much chance of success as anybody else here. Nobody is special. Nobody gets a leg up. Nobody, that is not a thing in the weight loss world. Well, unless you're born with perfect genetics, like a fucking Kardashian. What's the one? The skinny one? Kendall. I mean, I think they're all gorgeous. So that's a contentious issue because a lot of people are just like, they're so fake. I don't care. I like the fake. Do you see me? I've got my fake hair out at the moment, but I love the fake. I know I used to. I've lost a lot of my fake, actually. My fake nails are gone. My fake hair is gone. It'll come back. Don't worry. She'll make another guest appearance in the new year. But no, I love the fake. I do I just had all my little injectables the other day. I went into the salon. I said, pump me up, honey. I'm seeing way too many wrinkles. Pump that shit right out of here. So how do I get so off track? Nobody is special. It's just that some of us are more aligned with the outcome that we want than others. If you're not getting the outcome that you want, it's because you're not aligned. You're not walking the path that would take you there. You're walking a different fucking path. And then you're confused. Why am I still stuck in this emotional eating hell? Because you're walking the path that keeps you stuck in emotional eating hell. The closer you stick to this blueprint that you've created, we've done it together, you and I, so there's no confusion. It's not even hard. It's very simple. But the closer you stick to it, the faster you will start seeing results. Now, you will change, your progress will happen at the rate that you are prepared to make changes without overthinking every tiny fucking move you make. If you're going to sit back and micro-assess every move before you make it to try and avoid making some mistake, or I don't want to eat too much of that and now I'm so scared, that's going to keep you stuck. So my role, so there's something called Bloom's taxonomy, which I don't even know what what a stupid fucking name, but whatever. We can just assume that Mr. Bloom created this. What the fuck, a taxonomy? I think I did Google this at one point, but it was obviously so boring I don't even remember it. But it's called Bloom's taxonomy, and there's several stages to it. So let me go for it. There's many stages to it, but the three that I actually care about, my role here is to help you get from knowledge or understanding, from knowledge or information straight to fucking action. I don't want you to sit there in the middle. I need to understand it, Kylie. Can we talk about it a bit more? There's eating codes. Well, now let me think a little more about it. No, just fucking do it. Just get your shit together and do it. Because the faster you can move, I will tell you now, please, if you're doing something else, look at the screen. The faster you can move from the base of this taxonomy, the faster you can move from knowledge to action, the faster you'll see results. You know why you are still not seeing results? Because you're fucking stuck in the middle overthinking shit. I'm done with that, quite frankly. There is no time, space, or energy that is any longer allowed to go into that activity.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to kyliepax.com and sign up for one of my programs so you can start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources in my past podcasts that will help you lose the weight without all the BS drama. I will see you next week.